Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be an Aquarius reading. This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this, is meant for you. Also, this is for any Aquarius placement, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Lilith, you name it, okay? I want to wish all of my Aquarius happy birthday, okay? So all of the ones that have celebrated in January and all the February ones, okay? I hope that you guys truly enjoyed this time, okay? Also, going forward, I am going to be doing weekly readings, okay? So they're still timeless, still general. It'll just be more frequent uploads, okay? So it'll probably be like 5 readings per sign, okay? In addition to bonus readings, okay? So the highest views each week, I'll do a bonus reading for you guys on Saturday or Sunday, okay? So that's enough for my announcements, Aquarius. So I am going to meditate with you guys to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading, okay? But before we meditate, I do want us to set our intention. So Aquarius, whatever you want to achieve from this reading, okay? It varies for each person. Set your intention, okay? I'm going to set an intention for the reading by reading a positive affirmation. So it says, I accept my transformation. One more time, I accept my transformation. Beautiful energy. I love that card, okay? And I usually have all the same cards that come out for all the time, and I don't know why. So that's the first time I've ever pulled that positive affirmation card. So beautiful energy. I love that, okay? And this is something I handwritten myself. Let's go ahead and meditate, okay? So feel free to breathe in and out with me, okay? Okay, I feel like I had a burst of energy, Aquarius, okay? Like I was just talking so fast, I was like almost stumbling over my words, and I just did Leo's reading, and I was not like that, okay? So maybe you guys could be feeling very energized right now, okay? So I had to kind of ground myself when I just meditated. Oh wow, okay, I didn't see this. So I actually pulled 2 positive affirmation cards. So we had, I am not worrying or overthinking today. Isn't that Aquarius, okay? We tend to overthink a lot. We tend to overanalyze. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not, okay? So I accept my transformation and I'm not worrying or overthinking today. Beautiful, beautiful intentions for you, okay, for this reading. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. So I am going to pull 3 cards for your general reading, and then we'll do an outcome. We'll go into those energies, and then we'll move into your love reading, okay? And the download that I got for you this week, Aquarius, was follow your heart. That's the phrase that I heard, okay? And when I tried to channel your message for this week, Aquarius, I kind of got my own channeling, okay? Which, if you guys don't notice, I am an Aquarius, an Aquarian, I should say, myself, okay? So while I was channeling this week, I got the image of myself in a forest. At first, I was like my adult version, so as I am today. And then eventually a deer came up to me. It was one that was like a parent, I would assume. And then the other one was a small deer, okay? So during the vision, I turned into like my child self, okay? And I was sitting in like I want to say a fetus position. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but it's like when your knees are up to your chest and you have your hands over your knees. I think that's a fetus position. I might be wrong. And the small deer, like the baby deer, kept on nudging me to go with him or her. I'm not sure what the gender was, but I didn't want to go. And then my adult self, as I am today, this is a very bizarre vision. Okay, so just bear with me, Aquarius. Hopefully you can understand me. My self I am today, my older self, was in like a tree with a door, and she was encouraging me to come towards her, but I was as a child still, okay? The vision went on for a while, but I just did not want to go with the deer, okay? Deer is like one of my spirit animals or spirit guides, okay, which deer from a spiritual realm means to follow your intuition, okay, or to follow your heart. So that's the vision I got for you guys, okay? So there could be a need to heal your inner child, heal from some things that happened from your childhood, which I feel like we talked about that in some past readings. Also, there's a need to follow your heart, follow your intuition, okay? I feel like as Aquarius, even air signs in general, as Aquarians, we tend to have the need to, I wouldn't even say it's a need. I feel like it's more of our nature, Aquarius, to be more practical, to be more logical. Like all of the signs play their part in the world, Aquarius, okay? So I feel like that's how we get back to the world. But it's always good to be balanced head and heart, okay? So sometimes I feel like we spend too much time in our head and not enough time in our heart, and that tends to affect our relationships with people, whether that's romance, family, friendships, business, okay? So let's see how that plays out in the reading. I feel like I went on enough with my channel messages, okay? I have your outcome that fell on the floor, so let me just pick that up really fast. Okay, first card coming out, Aquarius, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. Okay, coming out after that, we have the Queen of Swords, your energy, literally. That is the card of Aquarius in the minor arcana. We have the Sun, 19, Leo energy, beautiful energy. The Aquarius card actually came out in their love portion, so you could be dealing with the Leo, okay? Or have that in your chart or somewhere in your environment, okay? That could be romance, it could be a family member, it could be a friend or business again, okay? We actually got 4 cards. I only meant to pull 3, but 4 slipped out, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands, okay? And for your outcome, we have number 7, the Chariot card, okay? Beautiful energy. Definitely finding balance with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? A lot of you guys are focusing a lot on spirituality. It's making you very balanced and very, and you're able to find a lot of harmony in yourself and also in your environment, okay? Pentacles always makes me think of money and career, okay? So you guys could be leveling up in finances or in your career. You could have started a new business, you could have got a promotion, or you could have went to a new job, okay? With that energy coming out first, I feel like you guys are definitely focused a lot on bettering yourself, but also to be exact, in the realm of finances, earthly things, house, car, money, increasing finances in your account. Queen of Swords, okay? You're in your power. When this card comes out to me, it means that Aquarius, you are in your power, okay? In this week, in this month, whenever you see this, okay? You're being very practical, very logical. You could be being a little cold-hearted right now too, okay? And I'm just picking up on that because in this card, there's a cup that's always under lock and key, okay? So you're being a little guarded right now, okay? It could be protective, or it could be guarded. We'll have to see how that comes out in the love reading, Aquarius, okay? Since I did the other reading, Leo reading, my voice has been cutting out on me, okay? So maybe you and Leo are having some throat chakra issues. There's a need to express something. I'm not sure what it is, but you're holding back on saying something to someone or about something, Aquarius. 19, the Sun, Leo energy, like I said. You want abundance, joy, happiness. And if the cards are looking at me, the Queen of Swords is actually looking towards the Sun, but she's sitting behind water. That's an interesting concept. Yeah, there's a strong need to express some form of emotion that you're holding within. I'm feeling that, Aquarius. Okay. And if you don't express those emotions, they will start to play out into your body, and start to, you'll see it within your health, okay? That's the only thing I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get too in depth in that, because I'm not a doctor at all, Aquarius. But you're definitely looking towards the horizon, definitely looking towards the sun. You want the abundance, the joy, the happiness, the peace, the harmony, the balance. And I think you have everything on the table set up for you to have all of that, Aquarius, okay? I feel a very focused and determined energy, okay? I feel, an energy from someone who has experienced a lot, or who has finished up a lot of cycles recently. And you will soon reap your rewards. I'm hearing, Aquarius. Amazing energy. Ace of Wands. Crown chakra is on fire. Okay, so like I said, you're definitely in your power right now, because I feel like Aquarius are definitely always in their head. There's a need for balance though. Okay, well, you could be in your head a little bit too much, Aquarius. Okay. There's something big that you're working on. There is a creative idea that is going to take you very far. So if you have been thinking of something or starting something new, the answer is yes to it, okay? Oh, okay, yeah. Because right before the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun card, Aquarius, okay? The Sun card can be represented as the yes card, okay? So that's right before the Ace of Wands. So whatever, I'm going to say it one more time, whatever creative idea or project or business or something you want to start new, the answer is yes to it, okay? You'll know how that resonates for you. For the outcome, you have 7, which 7 always represents completion to me. That's just what it means to me. The Chariot, Cancer energy. That's interesting that the last card as your outcome was Cancer, which is a water sign, which I feel like Cancers are very in tune with their emotions and are very expressive with their emotions. But I picked up the energy of opposite in the 4 cards before this one, okay? So in your outcome, you definitely will be saying how you feel, and there's a strong need to express your emotions, okay? If you don't want to do that, the cards and spirit is saying that there is a need for you to be more expressive, okay? And I feel like that we talked about that in maybe the previous reading or the reading before that. I'm not sure, but I'll make sure to link all the readings in the video. Yeah, so that will bring you a lot of balance once you express yourself, okay? Because it seems like you're in your power, you have everything going for you, but there's something missing, and I think that it's the balance between the head and the heart, okay? You could have a Cancer coming towards you, but I feel like it's more of you just being a trailblazer in your own life, and you are rushing towards the sun. You are rushing towards to have the abundance and to have everything that you know God has been waiting for you to take, pretty much, okay? So I'm not going to stretch it out any longer. I'm going to go ahead and move on to your love reading for you, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Cups for you, okay? So beautiful energy. You're going to be meeting someone very soon if you haven't already met the person, okay? And I feel like you have the ability to have it all, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, romantically, friendships, soul tribes, everything, you name it. Beautiful, okay. So for your love reading, I'm going to do 1 card for your current emotions towards a person, a situation. We're going to do the emotional blockage for you. So that could be what's getting in your way of you connecting with this person, or what's going to stop you from meeting someone in the future, okay? And we're also going to do mutual energy. And then we're going to follow up with that with an outcome, okay? Potential, okay? Because we all have free will, and we all have the ability and the choice to change our mind, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so for your energy, Aquarius, we have number 16, the Tower card. Interesting. You are transforming right now. I think that that's where our positive affirmation came out. I accept my transformation, okay? Definitely don't overthink, okay? Because I'm just thinking about the other card in your general reading. There's some overthinking going on, okay? So we have to get out of our head just a little bit, Aquarius. But anyways, 16, you're definitely transforming right now, okay? You have definitely embrace your transformation. You are learning to see the beauty in your transformation, okay? To find the beauty in healing and to celebrate your healing and the person that you are growing into and the person that you've been called to be, okay? Beautiful energy. I'm very happy for you, Aquarius. I'm not picking up on energy for the other person, okay? So you could be connecting with someone right now, or you could not, okay? Or the energy that you're in right now is so heavy and transforming for you. You just don't really have the space for it right now, okay? But that is optional, okay? Because we make time for things, and we make space for people and things that we want to, Aquarius. In your emotional blockage, we have the page of cups, okay? So that's that water energy, okay? There's a lot of emotions underneath the surface right now that you are not expressing, okay? And that could just be you being honest with yourself, or you not being honest with someone else. And that doesn't mean that you're technically lying or you are being intentional about it. But the person that we truly deceive ourselves the most is ourselves, Aquarius, if that makes sense. I feel like I worded that kind of weird. But it's so easy for us to lie to ourselves about how we truly feel. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling right now from your cards, just from your emotions, okay? This is your emotional blockage. So you could have felt like you were swept off your feet from this person. You don't want to be naive, okay? So that's your emotional blockages, that you don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to be bamboozled or fooled, okay? Or to be seen as a fool, okay? So this could be somebody from the past, or it could be present, and you're just holding on things from the past. I said something very similar in the Leo reading, very, very similar. And I think they got the page of cups that came out in the other person's energy, okay? So you could have Leo in your chart, or have someone in your environment, so definitely check out that video. For the person's current emotions towards you or the situation is the Six of Wands, okay? They want more attention from you, okay? Polar opposites, okay? Polar opposites. They want attention from you, okay? That could be why I'm not feeling any of their energy in your cards, okay? You could be very preoccupied, okay? We had the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the general reading as your first card. So the first card usually represents to me what your main focus is, okay? Underneath the surface, though, is the Ten of Cups. So you do want love, no matter however you see it. You do want love for yourself, someone else, business, family, friends, okay? You do want that, but just at the conscious level, you're focused a lot on career, money, okay? But that's a 9, and I just saw that. So you're almost at completion, okay? And the phrase I heard in my head is that the person will bring you into completion, or into the ending of a cycle, okay? That's not usually what I like to say. I'm just be honest with you, but that's the phrase I heard, because the Nine of Pentacles was your first card in general. At the bottom of the deck before we moved over to love was the Ten of Cups. So there's a cycle, the cycle ending, and you reaping your benefits once you've shifted into cup energy, which usually means to me emotions and love. Okay, so you being more emotional and being more open to love is going to bring you not only abundance in your romance life, but it seems like in your career and finances, okay? Which is interesting, but usually those things are tied. We just don't see it that way. But to your other person, they definitely want some more. They want attention from you. They want victory with you, okay? Very strong feelings that they have for you, okay? Like, I feel it's very, very strong, Aquarius. A beautiful energy, though. I feel like that it is pure. It is very intentional, and it is from their higher self, okay? They mean you no harm. In their emotional blockage, we have number 12, the Hangman, okay? Pisces energy. More water energy in your emotional blockage for both of you guys, okay? So you guys are very emotional about this situation, but I feel like a little bit both in your head, okay? That's interesting. They could be feeling stuck in the situation. I feel like that they want to move forward. They want you to surrender to what the universe has for them, to possibly surrender to them as well too, okay? They could be feel like that you're fighting the connection, and they don't like that, okay? So they feel stuck because they feel like that they're not able to move forward. Oh, Aquarius, come on now. Come on, they seem so sweet. In your mutual energy, Aquarius, we have number 5, the Hierophant. And I feel like that came out in Leo's energy, okay? So heavy Leo energy, okay? It's crazy. Similar cards are coming out, okay? So definitely check out that reading. Hierophant, mutual energy is that you guys both want higher level of commitment, okay? But you are not showing up at that. You are not showing up as that, Aquarius, okay? Which is typical. And I say that with love because I'm an Aquarius myself. We want to appear as composed and neutral as possible, okay? We don't like to wear our hearts on our sleeve or our emotions on our face or on our sleeve, I should say. But every Aquarius is different because we always have different placements, okay? But I have Mars and Moon in Cancer, and that's something that I've still had to work through on my journey, okay? And I feel like that's more associated with my Aquarius Sun than my Cancer nature and my other placements, okay? If that makes sense for you guys. But you definitely want a higher level of commitment. You guys definitely feel like that you're spiritually guided towards each other, which is always beautiful energy. If you feel drawn to someone from a place of love, not from a place of fear, okay? Because a lot of times when we haven't healed or we haven't done shadow work or tried to work on some inner child work, we will bond with people over trauma, over pain, over hurt, over insecurities and fear. And that's not from our higher self, okay? So I feel like that this bond is from both of you guys' higher self, which it seems like you have done a lot of work recently within yourself. And if you don't feel that way, then the cards and spirit is pushing you to start doing work on yourself, okay? So great energy. Everything is written in the stars to you guys. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work out besides you all not expressing yourself, okay? Because I mentioned the throat chakra, so there's a need to express yourself, okay? Or the other person are mutual, okay? You guys both need to have a conversation, okay? For the outcome, 7 of Pentacles, okay? More earth energy, very grounding energy, okay? With the outcome and the mutual energy both being earth signs, earth energy, I should say, it could be an earth sign, okay? And I feel like that we talked about in the previous reason, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy as well, okay? The Hierophant is going to be a Taurus card though, for sure. 7 of Pentacles, a very slow and steady relationship, okay? But you guys are definitely planting the seeds for something great, okay? Both of you guys are, okay? I feel like it will work out in the end. I feel like it's just a very slow process. When the Tower card comes out, when transformation, things that we talked about in the reading, it pulls us back to focus more on ourselves, okay? So we can fill our cup, and as a result of Aquarius, we have the ability and the will and the freedom to offer that cup to other people because now we have taken time to fill our own, okay? So there could be a need to express those feelings and just kind of where you are right now in life, but friendship is very important to Aquarius. So I feel like that you just need to build off of a strong foundation and just plant the seeds by having a friendship with the person, okay? I truly believe that is the foundation, and it makes a relationship very strong, okay? I feel like I'm rambling a little bit as we go on, okay? So definitely is some issues with how you are expressing yourself with the person or how they are expressing themselves with you, okay? But with time, this will grow into something very beautiful, Aquarius, okay? I am going to pull a affirmation, advice or lesson card for you. It depends on how it resonates for you, okay? Okay, that came out fast. We have Fallout Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, exactly. That's exactly what we were just talking about, okay? So you guys, you could have met this person already, Aquarius. I feel a strong sense you have. And it doesn't mean it has to be like a terrible ex or somebody you had a painful ending with. Okay. It could be someone that you haven't met yet and you guys' paths just haven't crossed yet. But it is a few hiccups and a few challenges in a relationship, which it's a relationship, it'll always be that. But you just have to understand your path that you're on and the path that they're on, okay? So if you don't feel the energy of what I aligned you with, then just switch it, okay? But there's definitely a need for patience, okay? Timing is playing a big part in this relationship, and I feel like I keep on saying this in your love reading, because it's not connecting, and that's the reason why there's some things that need to come together individually in you guys, before you guys can connect and become actually be connected or be in a union, okay? At the bottom of the deck we have Three of Swords, okay? So there's a need to release heartbreak, okay? Don't bring that into the new connection or the new bond, okay? I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. If this video resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. I love to read all of you guys' comments, okay? I took a few days off, so I feel like I was a little bumpy, okay? So just bear with me, okay? Also, I would truly appreciate if you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? And if you have not heard this today, Aquarius, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.